Well, as the holiday season rolls on, a seventh day of coast-to-coast flight cancellations is continuing to short-circuit millions of U.S. airline travelers. David Lee Miller is at LaGuardia Airport in Queens, New York, tracking all the chaos. Hey, David.
Jillian, as the day progresses, so too does the bad news for airline passengers. Today alone, there are now more than 1,100 cancellations and 3,700 delays at airports throughout the United States. In addition to COVID-related staff shortages, severe weather, including tornadoes forecast for the south and storms out west, are causing flight disruptions. According to the tracking service FlightAware, Seattle SeaTac has canceled more than a quarter of its flights for today. Passengers there are tired, angry, and frustrated.
It was a mad dash to get a new flight. There were no flights. It's a panic, and then you go online, and then they want you to reschedule. I was supposed to fly on a different airline, and I was like, no, I'm not going to try to wait, get squeezed into different flights. So just canceled it, and then just bought a new flight.
I was supposed to come home Sunday. My plane was supposed to land in Seattle at 6. It was canceled. We've been trying to get home since then.
Looking now at the individual carriers, JetBlue has canceled 17% of its flights for the day. According to a published report, the airline says it will offer fewer flights through January 13th. The airline says it issued warnings to give passengers time to consider other options. Other airlines reporting significant cancellations include Alaska Air, 14% of its flights grounded today. The airline is asking travelers to postpone non-essential travel. United canceled 8% of its schedule. That airline issued a statement saying in part, and I quote, "The nationwide spike in Omicron cases has had a direct impact on our flight crews and the people who run our operation. As a result, we've unfortunately had to cancel some flights and are notifying impacted customers in advance of them coming to the airport." As you mentioned, after 7 straight days now of flight cancellations, passengers are increasingly becoming more and more anxious when they arrive at the airport. We are told that there are now scheduled for tomorrow in excess of 1,200 flights for New Year's Eve, and that's a figure that we expect we'll see increase during the next several days. Back to you.
David Lee Miller in Queens, New York. Thank you.